What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion about trading psychology, fundamental and technical aspect of trading. So this is the first and this is the third day of trading week. As you can see, we see quite a few instruments showing significant trading opportunity, including gold, euro dollar, Gbp USD. As you have seen early today, we had a trade, and yesterday also we had a trade. So let's look at how we can find trading opportunity, guys. You have seen that in our previous live session also we had a trade. So before I begin this session, give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's look at now. First of all, I will be starting with some of the instrument that's showing direction in the market. Looking at I will be looking at first of all GBP JPY and euro dollar, and then looking at the gold. So GBP JPY, if we look at the daily perspective on GBP JPY, we can see that from the daily time frame, GBP JPY is currently showing bullish price action. Yesterday also I have mentioned that there is an impulse and then narrow correction. There has been another impulse. The price is consolidating in that area on GBP JPY, and we see that there is a long wick candle along the zone on the daily on GBP JPY, and the price in fact from this structure, which is typically bullish market structure on GBP JPY. Now we see that with this long wick candle, the price already grabbed liquidity from this support level. I think that we might see further liquidity grab from this level, and then we could see the GJ again going to the upside. This is the daily chart, which is reliable. As you know that I normally look at daily chart. Now if you look at the monthly perspective on GBP JPY, we see that from the monthly time frame, GJ is bullish. Now with this, there is a strong impulse to the upside. Now with that impulse, the price on the monthly has come down to this level and created this move. This is the monthly price action. So if we look at the overall picture in the market from bigger picture perspective on GBP JPY, the price has grabbed liquidity in that zone here. As you can see, this is a very important liquidity area. From this support, GJ has grabbed liquidity and created this impulse on the monthly, and the price has come back down to this level, and then we saw that there has been another movement towards the upside. Now with that move from the monthly previous months, the price has formed this bullish candle on the monthly, followed by this month. So far we saw that the market has come down for a deeper pullback and created another move. What I think that GBP JPY might break this. Already the price is above this resistance level. I think that the price might continue to rise towards the upside. Now from the weekly perspective, we see there is a weekly bullish engulfer, followed by we see there is this week also the price is forming bullish price action. Now if we look at the daily on this market, we can see that from the daily perspective, the price already created an impulse and the price is consolidating in that area, and we might see that GJ is moving towards the upside, and this is the very important level of support here, and from this level we can expect the price to continue to rise. I think GJ may come down to grab further liquidity, and then we may see that GBP JPY is heading towards the upside. Also guys, let me know in the chat how you are doing. As you have seen, yesterday also we had a live trade. Let's look at how we can look at today about from the trading opportunity perspective. We see that Mila, good morning. Thank you Mila for being here. Saga, good morning sir. Looking sideways still. New York session, please share your thought. Thank you. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Chiditu, good morning sir. Please analyze GBP USD. Please look at GBP USD. Absolutely. Good morning coach. Thank you. How is gold looks like? Much love from Uganda. Thank you very much. We'll be looking at that. So if we look at the gold now, from the gold perspective, looking at bigger picture from the monthly time frame, we can see that from the monthly perspective, gold has created a higher low with this monthly support, and we saw that the price, in fact, if I look at multi time frame perspective on gold, what we see that from the multi time frame, gold has reached this resistance zone here. So this is an all-time high price. Now from this all-time high, gold has triggered all-time high liquidity, and then we saw there is a rejection towards the downside. Now from that level, we saw that Gbp, gold currently just bounced from this monthly support. Now with that bounce, we saw the market has gone up for a pullback. What I think that gold may break this level to the monthly. We still have a couple of days for the monthly candle close. I think that we could see the market is breaking this level of support on the monthly time frame. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, gold, in fact, this is the resistance line here on gold, and the price triggered a huge liquidity from this level. From the weekly, has come back to the range here. Now in that, this is a channel on gold, and we saw that from this channel, the price, in fact, broken to the upside, grabbed the liquidity, has come back down. Now we see that if we look at from the weekly perspective, the price created a higher low along this zone, and this is the weekly price action so far. Couldn't break the weekly low, has come back again to the weekly opening and closing, and the price is above the weekly opening and closing, and I think that the price might break the weekly high, and then we could see the price is dropping down. So based on the price action, I still think that gold will drop again, and the price already in a resistance level, and we could see potential downside. Now if we look at the daily on gold, now this is the daily candle, you can see there is a sharp rejection from here with this doji. An initial analysis you have seen on the weekend as well as in the weekly forex forecast, the price from this resistance zone has a rejection to this level, created a long wick candle, and with that long wick candle, we see that gold, in fact, has reached that resistance, and we can expect the price to come down. Now if we look at 4-hour perspective on GBP JPY, we see that there is you can see this is the resistance line on gold, and from the resistance perspective, this is the resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. We see the price hit that level, and the price currently moving towards the upside. I think that it might need little bit of liquidity for this move, which may continue to do later, but for the time being, we see that this is the daily long wick candle in that area. This is the daily long wick candle, and the price is hitting that level of resistance. Okay, now if we look at again intraday on gold, we see that the price is approaching that resistance zone. It is a bit more now question to see either gold is forming an inverted head and shoulder, or gold is rejecting from that level towards the downside. For me, I think that gold might go in the lower time frame. We see a bit more upside for significant liquidity grab, and then we could see the downside, because I don't think that gold will be able to create a strong bullish move in that direction, because bigger picture, if you look at again weekly, this is a long term downtrend, and okay, so this is where we see that the price Okay, we see that this is a resistance line, and from that resistance we have seen that gold has in fact slowly creating, so far this candle on the 4 hour, it is a bullish candle, and so far it is a bullish candle, but it's against the trend. If I sell now, it's not a good idea, because also buying also not a good idea. Let's see how it is doing. If I look at the 5 minutes, as you know that most of our gold trade is on the 5 minutes time frame. Now if we look at also on the lower time frame on resistance line here, 15 minutes, and on the 5 minutes, okay, so this is the 15 minutes chart on gold, and what do we see that on the 15 minutes there is already an impulse here, and the price formed this structure in that area. And what I see that on gold, the price slowly, you can see slowly turning to a local bullish, and with that bullish move, this is the long-term resistance also. And for me, it might find it difficult to break this, because if you look at the overall picture on gold, we can see that in that zone, this is a resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and also resistance here. So we see that this is in fact a very important level, and from that zone we can expect gold to have, let's see how it does. I don't want to predict without seeing the price action. As you know, the trading is very reactive. Once we see the price action, we jump on a trade. As you have seen so far, we had four gold trades so far. All of them are winner, and 2 of them live trades also. You have seen this in this YouTube live. I'm sure that you enjoyed yesterday's both trade in the New York session and London session. And also, if you want to be part of the trading community to see all the trades that we are trading, all the trade alerts that to receive, and also be part of the VIP trading community where you will be learning our strategies and also will be trading with us, don't hesitate to check the link in the description. And also there is a link at the top of the chat. Click the website, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us. Let me know any question you have in the live chat. Let me see. Mila, thank you very much. Mila Favor, good morning sir, thank you. Have you seen the NZD pairs? I will be looking at that. Good morning coach. Have a good day, please advise WTA. You will be looking at that. Good morning coach, thank you. Hello, good morning. Good day coach. If the CHF and JPY are weak against USD, does it mean that all CHF and JPY pairs are weak also? Very good question, Rico. Good day coach. If the CHF and JPY are weak against USD, does that mean all the CHF and JPY pairs are weaker? No, doesn't mean that all will be weaker. So for example, if I give an example on, let's say you are saying the CHF JPY, if against, let's say USD, okay, CHF, all right. Now if we the CHF is weaker against USD, means that in that case USD CHF is up price, right, going up. Now if you take another pair, let's say GBP USD, okay, let's say GBP USD, all right. Now in GBP USD, if USD is going up with USD CHF is going up because USD is stronger, And now if we look at Gbpusd, because USD is stronger on Gbp, we might see Gbpusd is dropping, right? Same thing, because USD is in the end. But what if USD CHF is like that much high? Because USD is stronger, that much high. But on Gbpusd, a drop is that much, let's say that much drop, okay? Massive drop, this much. Now if this much drop on Gbpusd and that much rise on USD CHF, all right, then what's the situation? You can see that here USD CHF, USD, okay, is stronger. Here in Gbpusd has dropped a lot, but USD strength in same in both currency, right? Let's say USD strength here is 6, also USD strength here is 6, right? Now why does then Gbpusd has stronger drop than USD CHF weaker rise? Is because probably CHF strength is 8 and Gbp strength is 5. So what happened is that USD CHF total move is 2 as an example, and Gbp CHF total move is, you know, a bit stronger. You understand what I mean? Like here CHF having a stronger than Gbp USD, right? Now if you take a pair Gbp CHF, okay, Gbp CHF, if you take this pair Gbp CHF, then what's happening is that in Gbp CHF, Gbp CHF is stronger, okay, because you see the relative relationship. Let me know if it's still not clear, then I'll explain again. So let's look at now gold, what it is trying to do. Now looking at gold, okay, so from lower time frame, you know, still on the 5 minutes, it's a little bit of bullish, not strongly bullish. As soon as we will find entry, we will be looking for the trade. Let me see in the meantime, guys, which one you are up to. Coach, look at Gbpusd. We'll be looking at that Gbpusd 4 hour. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Gibson, good morning. Thank you, Gibson. Please, Gbpusd, absolutely. Good morning, coach. As you said, gold went to 1950 range and went up. Thank you, Yadu. Yeah, absolutely. This is what happened. This is what exactly predicted on the weekly Forex forecast, that to gold come to 1950 level. It has come to the 1950 level and then went to the upside. Yeah, this is what, you know, it is, because you know, most of my students who are in Forex Trading Wizard Academy also, you know, understand now the market, because, you know, if you are with someone, definitely you can copy him. This is how it works. You know, they said that you are average of 5 people you are associated with. So always stay with the, if you like, let's say if you want to be a profitable as a trader, you need to be with the, you know, with the traders. That's why I created the environment, and thanks for mentioning that. I'm sure that Yadu Krishna, you're also getting more and more confidence on your trading, and everyone here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy as well as in YouTube channel, whoever here, definitely, you know, becoming confident trader. And this is the goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, to help trader to be independent and to learn and grow as a trader. Now we see that this is the daily price action on gold, and there is a long wick candle is created here. Now with that long wick candle, the price currently on the daily has reached that zone where we see the price is breaking this high. If gold managed to break this high here, okay, there could be upside move on now, and it might even come back to the daily 20 EMA, okay, which is also probability to happen. Now from the 4 hour, its candle is closing, but for me it is still not very strongly bullish, is because this price action you can see is facing a resistance level. Okay, it's facing a resistance zone, and what I think that the price might be moving towards the upside on this one, okay, but it's facing a resistance, so we could see some up and down or slower movement. For me to buy, I need to see the price on the liquidity zone. As you know that most of my trade based on liquidity, the price normally moves from liquidity to liquidity. Now I talk about a lot of liquidity, and as you have seen, I have quite a few video also on YouTube channel explaining how the liquidity works. So make sure guys you also check that out, give a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, to understand how the liquidity works. I do post quite a few content, and also this Saturday also I will be posting how you can see the pattern, because the market actually moves according to pattern. Now if you look at this one here, an impulse, and the price is forming, let's say, a triangular structure, which is a very common, or any kind of pattern, let's say an impulse, and then this one, or an impulse, or this kind of structure, they're normally in this case they are bullish structure. I don't want to label them by name, because if you look at the market, there will be hundreds of structure that if you label by name you might get confused. So but rather I keep it as a pattern, and they normally behave in a certain way, they breaks out. So I will explain this one this Saturday as well, and also Sunday in London session time. Guys, make sure that you tune in on that lesson. It will be released during the London session time. So if you are subscribed to the channel, if you press that bell button, then you can access that. So I'll pause for 2 seconds, guys. Everyone have time to do that. As soon as you do that, everything will be in your home page, and everything is sending it to you to help you as a trader. Thank you. That's awesome. So let's move on with that on gold. So if we look at this one, I'm just seeing how the price is trying to form. So 4 hour candle close, I think we might see now a bit more downside. For me, I think very highly likely, because the price on a resistance level, there is, you see there is quite a few long wick candle in that area, and we could see the price is coming down to that level, right, to this support level, and with that movement okay, let's see how it does. I think the price will create we might see again another pullback or drop towards the downside on gold. Okay, so in the meantime, let's look at what other instruments are doing. Certainly, yep, thank you very much. Any entry on Gbpusd, we'll be looking at that. Please Gbpusd, sir, look at it. Thank you. Good morning, coach. Thank you. Good morning, Felix. Thanks for being here. AUD USD, I will be looking at that as well. So gold, I just was seeing how it is doing. So let's look at now on AUD USD. Now if we look at AUD USD, looking at the bigger picture monthly. Now AUD USD, guys, you have seen a previous analysis, so let's recap that first. Let's see what AUD USD is trying to do now. If you look at this monthly price section on AUD USD, we see that with this movement on the monthly, there is a massive drop to this level, a big drop. Now with that drop, we saw a pullback. Now this current monthly candle, we see that the price in fact reached that resistance level. Okay, we see there was the previous months, the price has crossed this doji's high. Okay, and then previous months, the price has crossed this doji's high, grab liquidity, has formed this bearish candle, and we saw that again the price has crossed the previous monthly high. Again the price has grabbed liquidity back to back 2 times. Now we saw that with that multiple liquidity grab, AUD USD has formed this bearish candle. Now with that bearish candle, the price on the monthly support level now with that monthly support level on AUD USD, we see the price is approaching another important liquidity zone. Now if we look at the weekly time frame on AUD USD, we see that there is a long wick doji followed by a bearish candle. If we look at the daily, we can see that there is a doji and bearish candle. Now if we look at further lower time frame on the intraday, we can see that AUD USD currently forming series of lower high along the zone. Now with that said, what I think that AUD USD may continue to drop as we see the price is forming multiple liquidity grab in that direction. So let's see how it does. We'll be looking at that. I think the price will continue to drop. Morning, thank you very much. Good morning, coach. How can I enroll in Wizard Academy? It's very easy. You can go to the website visit the website, link at the top of the chat, and also link in the description of this video. Just click the link, visit the website, and then click join now button, and then you can join Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and you want to be part of this trading community. Once you join, you can have access to everything, all the trade alerts, all the strategies that we have. So just click and then join, and let us know any question. There's a live agent available in the website. We'll be able to help you. Good morning, make a video about fair value gap. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Okay, so Dins, you can easily do that, and let me give you the website address here on the live chat. Okay, so mentorship, okay, so you can click the mentorship link, website address, and then you can click join now button. Also join the free Telegram channel, guys. If you have any we have any update, you will be able to receive all the updates from the free Telegram channel. Okay, so let me see what else we have in the meantime, guys. Let me know in the chat which one, please. New entry, yeah, absolutely. New entry. Okay, let me see that. So you saw AUD USD is showing bearish price action. If we look at the dollar yen, now probably have seen the dollar yen analysis yesterday that we did. Dollar yen, as I mentioned, after this green candle, you know, the price may not continue to go up. The price has done it. If you have seen the yesterday's live, that probably have seen that. For me, I think the dollar yen highly likely may drop back to this support level. Okay, so this is the, you can see this is a very important level of support on dollar yen, right? And why do I think that the price will come back down? Let me give you an idea so that, guys, you can learn. Keep in mind, keep always an open mind, because everything here is only for learning. You know, you have seen that we do frequent open, you know, VIP trade, live trade, but you know, I can assure you guys that, you know, you will never be able to be profitable over the long term by copying signals, because it's all about learning and growing as a trader. I want you, you know, I want every of my subscriber students to become an independent professional trader, and that's why I would recommend to focus on learning. And also there is a support available, you know, when I'm opening the trade, I'm sending it to the VIPs, as well as when I'm in live and showing how to manage the trade. It's not all about, you know, it's not all about you know, having a strategy. Also, it's more about managing the trade. Let me give you an example, it will clarify you. Let's say you are given the most expensive car in the world, okay, not in your city, maybe in the world, and you are given a car that is, let's say, 1970 model, maybe your grandfather or your grandfather's model, and both are free, right? Free of charge. You'll get, this one is for free, but you need to drive it, you can't sell it. And this one also is for free and you can't modify it. Now in both cases you get it for free and you need to drive it, but the difference is that this one doesn't have a brake and this one have a brake. Which one you gonna take? Definitely you pick this one, right? Because your life is more important than anything else. So even if it is a world's most expensive car, you will not get entertained with it because it doesn't have a brake. Similarly, you know, a poor strategy with proper risk management can keep you at least little profitable or a break even. but the world best strategy without risk management is in vain. So it's meaningless. That's why it is very important that if you want to be a profitable trader, you need to learn the proper risk management. Now risk management includes many factors. Okay, so for example, how to calculate the lot size is also risk management. Your risk to reward ratio also risk management, and your all other factors also risk management. So say maybe you did everything, but you saw that there's a trade on euro dollar, there's a trade on gold, there's a trade on Gbpusd, there's a trade on AUD USD. Because when USD is giving trade, it might show in all pairs, and you open, let's say, 5 position with proper risk management, and then you in fact exposed a lot of capital for the same trade, because they all behave in the similar way, highly likely. So this is why understanding which pair to trade, which pair not to trade, how to do the risk management, how to do the lot size calculation is very, very important, and it's a part of your trading and learning. So from that perspective, what I would say, that it's important that everyone learn the risk management. So if we look at the dollar yen, yesterday's live session, this is what I discussed. The dollar yen might be on the daily forming a doji. Now it has done that. It has formed a daily doji. Now with that daily doji formation, what I think the dollar yen might come down further, and we could see that dollar yen may break this low to grab liquidity from that level. Okay, so we say, with that said, what I think the dollar yen may continue to rise to the upside. Not now. What I think that this is a bull market, and we see some rejection coming, and I think the dollar yen might be coming to this support level and grabbing liquidity, and then we could see the dollar yen is moving towards the upside. So let's see how it is doing. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Thank you. Any impact on GBP news now? Can you look at news? Yeah, absolutely. Looks grabbing liquidity from the, yep. So there is a news coming up. If we look at the Forex factory, so if you look at the Forex factory calendar on this one, we see that the market currently has released CPI, which is 8.7%, which is 0.5% more than expected, so which is good for GBP. Let's see how it is reacting to the market. Okay, so if we look at the GBPUSD, we see the market has, if you look at the monthly on GBPUSD, we see that from the monthly perspective, the market is forming bullish price action. If you look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective, GBPUSD has broken this low and grabbed the liquidity, and now pushing high. I think that the market for me is still bearish. So monthly, already the prices come down, created an impulse. This is the almost last week of the month. We might see further drop. Now if we look at the weekly, we can see from the same situation from the weekly perspective as well. GBPUSD is forming bearish price action. If we look at the daily, from the daily, we see that there is the price is approaching this resistance line, and from that resistance, if if we look at the 4-hour price action, we can see that there's a long wick candle, and I think that GBPUSD may drop further later, but for the time being we see some bullish move. I think it might grab a bit more liquidity, and then you could see the market is coming towards the downside. Okay guys, so let's see how it does. For me, you know, this is the news candle. This one already, it's a bullish call so far, and it has come to the support level. Lower time frame we could see upside, but after grabbing enough liquidity, then we might see the prices come down. So from the 1 hour we can see that GBPUSD is currently, as you can see from the lower time frame, we have seen the prices come down, and you know, from the lower time frame we might see again a little bit of upside. Okay, so you see this is the 4-hour candle. There is a long wick candle, and there is, in this lower time frame, there has been a minor reversal. That's why I say, the reason I'm saying minor reversal is because the trend is still down, and with that reversal we might see the price will break the high here, and then we could see again coming back down to this support level. All right guys, so give a big thumbs up guys, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And also anyone looking for a regulated broker, our regulated broker is our recommended broker is Gbpusd. So I will give you a link on the live chat, and also there is a link in the description area for Gbpusd. You can visit Gbpusd. So if I give a link for Gbpusd, this is the link for let me give you. Okay, so anyone looking for a regulated broker, you can use that link to open an account with them. As soon as you click register for free and then start trading with a regulated broker, we recommend regulated broker for your own you know, safety. It's good that you always stay with a regulated broker, and also they are no commission broker, so you can start your trading journey with them. So let's see. So GBP, we see that if we look at all the GBP pairs, we see how the price is doing. And let me see, GBP AUD. Okay, so we see that after this pullback, the price now again making its move. Okay, so for me this is a bullish price action guys. We see there is a long wick candle on the 15 minutes. It's a news candle. If the price managed to drop to this 20 EMA, we could see a rejection. Let me see if we have an entry here. So there is a 4-hour, this is the 1-hour candle, and also 4-hour candle, which is a bullish price action. me see. So dollar Swiss franc also, we see the market is forming bullish price action. Okay, so dollar Swiss franc, you can see there is a inverted head and shoulder here. And with that inverted head and shoulder, the price has created this move correction. I think it will prepare for another bullish move. It might grab liquidity from here. If we look at the daily price action on USD CHF, we see that from the daily perspective, there is a daily bullish candle and there is a long wick here. We could see that USD CHF is going to the upside from the lower time frame perspective. So we'll be looking for, USD CHF. I think the price might grab liquidity from here and then we can expect another bullish move on USD CHF based on how it is doing. For me, I think it might grab liquidity or test this 20 EMA and then we could see the market is heading towards the upside. Alright guys, so in the meantime, don't hesitate to like the stream guys, and also give a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. There is a lot of value in this channel. As you have seen, this weekend also I will be releasing some important content that will help you to grow as a trader. So let me see, I'll just go through all of them to see how they are doing. If we look at the euro dollar, so dollar yen, we see that, as I mentioned, it has come broken here, grab liquidity from the support. I think the dollar yen might come down even to this level and then we could see that opportunity. Okay, so focusing on gold again guys, as I mentioned, gold after the candle close, the price may drop back and we see this drop. So for me, gold, if we look at the daily, we can see that the price, after creating an overextended market on the daily, is coming down. And for me, I think gold might drop back to this half of this daily long week. Okay, that could be the zone, or even breaking this high, gold may come back down well below for a liquidity grab. So for me, I think it has done its test to the upside. later, as there is a news coming also later today. So what I think, the dollar yen, gold might be remaining towards the downside in the upcoming days. So let's see how it does. So we'll be looking at that. Okay, so we see that there is a structure here. It's a bullish structure, and the price has now slowly breaking towards the downside. And I would say the dollar, gold might drop back to this support level. So along the way, any trade coming along, definitely I'll be looking to enter a position. And in the meantime, guys, let me know your thought, which one you are trading on. Looking at US30 and NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ, as I mentioned yesterday, that it might be reversing from here. It did that. It, in fact, if you look at the daily on NASDAQ, we see daily the price grabbed with this previous daily low, the one that has closed. It has crossed the all dailies high and then formed this bearish candle on the daily. I think that NASDAQ might, because this is a kind of reversal for me, and I think NASDAQ might be dropping back to this level where there's the previous resistance turn support here. And from the lower time frame perspective, we see that NASDAQ has formed a reversal pattern here. This is the previous resistance level, previous support level, turn resistance. And for me on NASDAQ on the lower time frame, it's a kind of reversal, and I think NASDAQ might test this level, this support as a resistance, and then we could see that NASDAQ is coming back to this support level in this area. So for me, I think that NASDAQ might drop, even it come back from the monthly. It already created a pattern here. If you look at the monthly price action, you'll see that this is the resistance here. Resistance created a higher low, and then we saw that there is a rejection to this level. Now if you look at weekly, we see after the weekly overextension market, the price has come about to come back down. From the daily, there is a bearish engulfer followed by narrower candle on the daily. From the lower time frame, we can see that NASDAQ is the previous support turn resistance here, and from that zone we can expect the price to test this support as a resistance and then to continue to drop back to this level, which is a high probability to happen. So for me, as soon as I will find retest of this level, at least a liquidity grab, a strong long week candle, it could happen during the news, I'll be selling NASDAQ. Looks to me that it's starting a reversal pattern. Okay, so if you want to also trade all of them, as you know that we need to see that one prepared price action, or you can do that. You can join us. There is a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies to trade with us, and also the link at the top of the chat. Click the link and then visit the website and join us. So how does Gbpusd news impact gold, coach? So Gbpusd news basically, if Gbpusd is going up, then gold is going up. That's how it will impact. Normally there is no direct correlation with Gbpusd news or Gbpusd, but normally you'll see that Gbpusd USD and gold a little bit of similar direction. There's a reason behind it, because it's all about the DXY. So little bit of equal relationship with the Gbpusd and gold, but there is no direct relationship that I haven't found anything. USD now in sell zone. Yeah, absolutely. Hello sir, can you repeat doji please? Yeah, we'll be looking at that. How about CATC will be Aussie Yen, sell gold 1976. You'll be looking at that. Okay, so you call gold. All right, let's see Aussie Yen quickly. So Aussie Yen for me, looking at the monthly. Now from the monthly we can see that Aussie Yen, you know, I always look at the multi-time frame approach, because you know, when you look at higher time frame and then dropping down to the lower time frame, it's very easy to understand how the market moves. So Aussie Yen, we see that the price on a resistance level here, and we see that from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly resistance zone here on Aussie Yen, and from that resistance we saw that the price has created a lower high. If we look at the daily on Aussie Yen, we see that from the daily perspective, the price has formed series of lower high along the zone, and there is a daily bearish candle here. Now with that daily bearish candle, we saw that there is another daily bearish candle is being formed. And if we look at, you know, lower time frame, we see that Aussie Yen from the 4 hour, there's a double top here. We saw primarily a break of structure on Aussie Yen here along the zone. Now with that break of structure, Aussie Yen has broken down. I think on the, it might go up for a pullback, and then we could see further drop from the daily. It could test the daily 20 EMA, and I think that Aussie Yen might be coming to this daily support level. Now this is the trend line that, as you can see, the price was respecting, and with that move, I think the Aussie Yen might be breaking this low, daily low, and then could create an overextended and then continue to go up. So from the lower time frame perspective, we can see that Aussie Yen, this is the support level here, support level here, support level here. The price has broken down. We might see a retest of this support as a resistance, and then we can expect the price to come back down, which is for me a bearish, or along the way any liquidity gap, we'll look for potential selling opportunity on Aussie Yen. We see that gold in fact has dropped to the liquidity zone again, which exactly expected. So in my previous weekly forex forecast, so gold, as I mentioned, gold is now coming to the liquidity zone, so I'll keep eye on that, guys. Due to the time limit, I'm going to end the session. I sincerely believe that you enjoyed this session. I will still keep watching for the best trade possible in the market. In the meantime, if you want to learn our strategies and also to trade with us, don't hesitate to join us to learn our strategies. Also, if you're looking for a regulated broker, our recommended broker is EverTrade. You can join EverTrade, link in the description area. I'll come on live again, guys, next one. You see that frequently we have quite a few trades in this live session as well. So make sure you stay tuned by subscribing and pressing the bell button. With that said, thank you very much. I'll see you soon in the next one.